When anyone looks at U of T Scarborough books or brochures, they read three things: outstanding faculty, leading research, and vibrant student life. With the amount of accolades that our faculty earns, it is obvious that they are indeed outstanding. And with the amount of research papers published by students and faculty, it is also obvious that we do have leading research. But what quantifies vibrant student life? Who better to ask than the students what student life means to them, and is it any good here at the U of T Scarborough campus? Define student life.
Student life means doing stuff outside of classes, not just going home and studying, actually meeting people, meeting faculty, just basically doing things with the university and being associated with it.
Positive difference in the spirit of the school.
Student life for me is all about getting involved in the campus. It's about making this place not just a place to come and study and to go to lecture, but it's actually a place where you get to meet people. You can be creative here, which is awesome. If you have a hobby such as sewing, you can start a sewing club. So campus life is just about making it your place here.
I think student life goes beyond what you learn in the classroom, beyond what a prof teaches you in a lecture hall. It's what you learn in the halls, it's what you learn when you're with your friends, it's what you learn when you get involved and engaged and talk to other people. And
I believe that there are many different aspects for student life. Of course, education is number one.
Okay, so student life to me is basically the whole university experience. What I think is that it includes academics, whether it's your grades, your courses that you're studying, and basically your whole learning experience, because that is what university is about. Apart from actually getting involved in school and learning to develop your personal skills, your social life, I think that the whole package is basically what student life is in a university.
It's what you make it. Is this what all students expect when they fill out that university application to attend U of T Scarborough? The University of Toronto is renowned for its academic reputation, not its ability to throw great parties.
I think it's both ways. Like when I came in, I didn't just want to be, take part in academics. I also wanted to have a well-rounded personality, a well-rounded experience out of school, and that's what my goal was. And a lot of people that I meet nowadays, the first year students come in, they want to find out what they can do out of their just books and going to lectures. So I do believe that students come in here expecting a little bit more than just academics.
One thing that we really need to be aware of is the different type of expectations that all these universities have. Western, Brock's universities which have those reputations of being a party school, which is not necessarily true, because granted they are very, very good universities in their own. Granted, since we do have that U of T seal on us, it's always, we are here for academics. So there is a little bit of that stigma that comes with a lot of incoming students when they come to our campus. What I would say to that would be more so that, don't try to break yourself free of all the stigmas, all of these little assumptions that a lot of students come with, and just to kind of experience for their own and make your own judgments based on what you see around you, what the faculty presents to you, what the students present to you.
A lot of times you're pretty much in class or in labs or in tutorials, and then on top of that, as they say, the rule of thumb is you want to spend 3 hours outside on your own for every hour in class. So if you multiply all of that by 3, you're pretty much looking at 0 time. And this is, of course, if you want to excel at your grades, and of course this is why we come to university.
So there are two sides. Some people say that U of T Scarborough has a great student life.
You end up knowing everybody, and again, because it's a small school, you really develop very good bonds with everybody, and you see them across the hall, and then you talk to them, and then you see them in your clubs, and you really get to know them a lot.
Well, those are probably the people who actually take the initiative to get involved. And they must just enjoy themselves, and they put the effort into meeting new people and joining new clubs, and I think those are the ones who just try.
People think that University of Toronto is all studying, all about grades. I disagree with this statement, just because I've personally taken the initiative to get involved and to get to know people, and I think I've had a really great experience so far.
It can be good, but it all depends on the students.
And inevitably, some people also say that U of T Scarborough has a terrible student life.
I find that it is true that a lot of our student life has a bad rep, because I think that just with the branding name of U of T, we're just, very well known for academics and staying behind our books all the time and, coming in, doing our degree and just leaving.
I was one of the people who said that to coming students, and yeah, I definitely know it's one of the biggest issues here at school. People think of student life as kind of a party social life, and there aren't many parties here. I don't really know about any, and the ones that I've been to are kind of like, I don't know. So probably because of that, and I know it's a small school, it's still relatively new, so it's building on all.
I think they say that because we're not downtown and we don't have massive amounts of people.
So why is this? Whose responsibility is it to make sure that students enjoy their time here?
I would say students have to take initiative to get involved, but at the same time I do believe that there are a lot of opportunities if students take that first step.
Students, of course, for something to happen, students need to want it for it to happen because it's for them at the end of the day. At the same time, from the administrative side, it's really important to make sure that the opportunity is there for students who do want to get active to be able to kind of take on that opportunity.
I think it's a little bit of both. You have to push yourself and motivate yourself to get involved. And also I find that the clubs, they also reach out to the students, so it's like a 50-50.
It's not only up to us, the student individually wise, but it's definitely up to the student unions, the faculty to encourage. Yes, we got these services, we have clubs, we have groups, we have events. Please do join them if you have time, if you want to support this particular cause or whatnot.
Here are a few suggestions that students came up with.
In general, just to have more promotion of spirit events and the spirit of getting involved, I think that would be good.
And I think though it would be great to have some kind of central message board, maybe in the meeting place, the student center, where you could look and see, look down a chart what events are going on this week. Just because passing through the hall, it's just quick and easy to do.
We go around to their houses and we ask them to come, we encourage them to participate. We ask them what kind of things they would like to see, because obviously if you're interested you'll want to go. And we try our best to meet the needs of the students.
I'll tell the administration, first and foremost, to make it easier for clubs to create events, partake in events, and create events, because whenever a club does want to create an event, there's usually a lot of barriers that are associated with it, a lot of rules and regulations, which a lot of people might find silly, especially myself, although obviously from the administrative side, it's kind of their way of protecting us.
They should get involved, but only through student council, giving student council the more support, because at the end of the day, student council is our elected body, right? So they should be where we interface through them, but supporting them and making sure that they have everything they need, or kind of sometimes even, pushing them and asking them what have they really been doing this year.
In the end of the day, what they teach, how they run it, how they administer the education, that's going to leave an effect on us. And I think by doing more than just books, than just scholarly activities, something more extracurricular, just open the minds of the youth.
Most of the first year courses are, a lot of people take them. So maybe during Frosh, if they could just come and introduce themselves, and maybe faculty could come down and mingle with the students, it would be really nice, because one of the concerns for me when I started was I was very intimidated by, the big class size and the professors, oh my god, so it would have been nice if I knew them before.
I think our faculty is pretty well engaged with student life. I found it really impressive that professors give really good office hours, and they're ready to just open for us to walk in and talk about not just academics but any question or anything that we want to talk about.
Are great examples to other faculty members who just don't really realize everything that we do on this campus and everything that can be done.
Right.
I think, again, going back to the statement of apathy that is very prevalent both with faculty as well as students, I think that the faculty should just kind of branch out a little more and not just be confined to what they see around them, and that just because they want to do a new event doesn't mean they necessarily can't based on what's done in the past. I think there's a lot for the future.